Hi everyone, welcome to the House of the Spirit, welcome home. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Scorpio for March 2024. Actually, I think that's enough. And we're going to get a fairy card for the month of March, a sign of Scorpio. Okay. Tarot cards are a little bit crazy. Very minimal number of cards in the beginning, but then the tarot cards are a little bit jumping. Do we have any more? Okay. Okay, I'll put to the side because it wanted to be different somehow. Let's see. First card. Again, I keep getting these cards for many other signs this month, so I believe that it might be a collective, but specifically for Scorpio and for the other readings I did. Let me see if you can this focus a little bit so you can see the card. I have kind of two interpretations for this card, and one is the fact that it's a structure, a power structure, so it represents some kind of order in your life, a way of doing things, a specific framework, but also there's a kind of a radiance and like emitting information or vibration, or who knows. But suddenly with you, Scorpio, I am noticing that there's a kind of a fire underneath these pillars. And although this is representing obelisks, like the Egyptian obelisks, I'm kind of getting also the feeling of like crystals, like quartz crystals. There's sort of a translucence to them. So something from the collective, but also specifically for you, a bit different from the others. The Piper. Beautiful. It has a lot to do with music, this card. And since I'm speaking of music, also this card, it reminds me of an album. It's called The Piper at the Gates of Dawn. It's from Genesis. If you don't know it, be sure to check it out. It's very interesting. And I'm very fond of it. Let me just adjust the focus here. Okay. And it also, music for me also is a form of order, right? It's a form of, it has its own hierarchy of values and notes and scales. And to me, it also kind of goes in sync with the obelisk here. Something to do with vibration, crystals. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Oh, changes. Temperance, the Devil. Where can we fit this card? Justice. 3 major arcana here. The Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. Can we fit one here? Yeah. 7 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. finally we have the Princess of Cups, which is the knave or page. You see, I don't think the devil here is talking about its usual meanings. Actually, can you see the two cards a little bit more focused? I think it talks to me and to you about the pleasures of life, and especially something connected with music. Whatever makes you dance, whatever music or vibration or sound orders you or a group of people into sync. It makes you in sync with each other. It's a bit crazy. This reading for me is a little bit more of there's a really deep metaphysical message here for me, and it's something that is very there's sort of an enlightenment about your emotions here that's going to be very apparent, I would say, from the middle of the month onward. And I see like there's a clearing. There's some sort of a clearing. In Libra, I also had this same like clearance energy, although it had a different flavor to it. But this for me is something that is triggered by a group of people that are gathered around because of a specific order of things. And I believe that it's like these people, they sing the same tune, they dance to the same tune, they feel the same way, they are sharing something together. And it's a very spiritual, you have this rainbow here is calling me, it's very spiritual union between these people. There's something really sublime to this. But then we have a different thing, a different feeling after whatever this is, whatever this synchronicity, whatever this kind of dance is that is joining this group, is making people come together and be in sync with each other. I think that this will awaken something in you that will make you change your mind about something, but it's like you finally get it. It's like something clicks with the wheel here. It's like the wheel is turning, and something sets it in place suddenly, like click. And it's something that has to do with this Justice card that's true, like finally it's true, finally it's complete, finally it's aligned. There's something finally coming into alignment and to synchronicity, coming in sync. And then after that, there's a clearance. I feel like there's a clearance and there's a new start, a fresh start, something that you are renewing. Let's see. 6 of Swords. Wow. 6 and 7 of Swords. I have to clarify a little bit. Please bear with me. So this knave, this Princess of Cups, brings the 6 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. It's like realizing there's something that you are doing that is maybe not what you thought. Yeah, so 5 of Swords 2 times. And then what? The Princess of Wands. Wow, the Queen of Wands. And the Devil again. You know what? I think that you will find your passion. You will find something that you are very, very seriously passionate about. And it's because you are leaving. There's a lie here. I feel like there's some sort of deceit, self-deceit, surely. But there's some sort of deceit here, and I don't even think it's because of this devil energy. I think it's because you weren't really facing the devil. You weren't really interacting with this energy, with this flow that is a little bit more connected to maybe our bodies, our more primal instincts, and our most primary drive. Like, yeah, what I feel here is like accessing a primary drive in your life because you stop lying to yourself, and somebody also is going to stop lying to you. But because you choose wisely who to listen to. Who do you listen to? Could you please clarify this knave? Princess of Cups. The Hanged Man. It's like surrendering to a truth, to something that like. I also feel like there's a sense of destiny. There's a sense of things just being finally put in place here. 2 of Pentacles. Choices and maybe going back and forth. Maybe, oh, but is this, yeah, making a decision. That's what I thought, because I wanted to clarify if this was like finally making a decision. And so I think that because you are going to be more in sync with something that is not only yourself, not only your own needs, not only your own more personal, individual thoughts, needs, aspirations, and characteristics, your own characteristics, but also you're going to match a group, and the matching of this group is going to finally, there's a decision there. You're going to make that decision, and it's going to feel like surrendering. It's not, at first it's going to be maybe a little bit like, oh my God, this was inevitable, right? From the very beginning, but I was kind of delaying it because I was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But this month, I think you're going to feel like cornered into just connecting with it full power. It's like putting a a plug to the wall, like, and it just it zaps, and it makes contact, and the electricity finally goes into your body. Because to me, this is like being like almost electrocuted, but it's, well, not in a like lethal sense, but in more being electrified, more like being, let me just show you the cards, like being electrified, and finally feeling alive in a very primary sense, in a very primal sense. It's maybe it will feel like a bit much at first, but it will also make you incredibly attractive, I think, and magnetic, and also you're going to move ahead really fast with your projects, with whatever you want to do. Let me focus this again. Let me just, what else does this bring you? What else does this bring you? Because it feels so a little bit sudden. It feels like it's going to be something that it's coming, but it feels sudden. It feels like, okay, yeah. the wheel 2 times. I don't think you're going to see this coming. You're going to just, it will click. It will just click. It's something. So I'm so sorry. I had to briefly interrupt the reading to charge my phone, to remove some videos I had in the phone's memory. And I actually had this inspiration while I was waiting for the phone to charge, and it had something to do with music, and I recorded something. So I feel like this is a part of the reading. There's a need for just allowing these spontaneous clicks to occur, and to use a sort of an energy in a wise way. Even if you have just a little bit of energy available, you can use it wisely. And if you have a little space, you can also use it wisely. So I feel like this month for you is all about making huge things from very small amounts of, like, prima materia, from the matter you have at hand, from whatever materially you're working. If it's sound, if it's something that you can touch, if it's your business, if it's just making do. And actually, no, it's like expanding something from just a tiny amount of like a very small beginning, a very humble beginning, and making the best of what you have. It's really incredible how I feel like this has a lot to do with the transmuting power of Scorpio, and the way Scorpio can derive so much from so little, and also maybe take advantage of bad situations. As you see, there's a little bit of disappointment and sadness here, but it's just, it's concentrated. I feel like it's something that is quite dense. It's something that you can maybe even touch. There's maybe something materially tangible that in the material world that you can touch, that maybe you can get rid of. If it's, I don't know, some object that's not, that shouldn't be in your life anymore, or maybe it's an object that will transform into something else. I'm not sure why this is coming like this. It's a little bit, it's just, this reading is a little bit different from the others. I feel like there's a sort of it's not incoherence, it's just a different logic to whatever is happening here. And I think that it's just, things just start to fit, and even things that you think they don't match with each other, they're kind of a mismatch, they just start to fit in with each other in a way that is unpredictable, and you weren't seeing, like, how can this happen? It happens because it's something that is not in your control, and it's not something that you have envisioned, but it's much better. It's just some mechanisms are working for you and helping you, right? And I really feel like you're getting something very right. I just don't know how else to put it. You're going to get one thing very right on the nose, right? And it's going to bring you like a sudden burst of power, of energy for your body, available for you. It's really creative, it's really expansive. It's like an explosion. So Scorpio, this month is going to be really, really, I think it's going to be very good for people who are very Scorpio style. They have a big placements in Scorpio, or they are very in tune and very happy with their scorpionic nature, because this is going to be a month where you will feel this change inside of you and deeply manifesting then outside. And I think that it's going to be, I don't see a timing, a specific timing here. I just feel like it's going to be suddenly and unexpectedly, so, and maybe repeatedly. I'm so sorry again, I had to stop for a little while just to adjust the camera and to adjust some setting on the phone that was not allowing me to have space to record. So I was saying that things are going to change drastically, very suddenly, and you have to follow that sudden illumination, sudden inspiration that you have, and just go with it right away and fast. And these fast changes, I think, are going to be really scorpionic and very, very, I think it's going to be a fun month for you, actually, even though there is a little bit of a harshness at the bottom of maybe some of your decisions. I think that there's certainly the need to cut something and someone or a group or a specific energy out of your life, and that is a dynamic thing. There's something that about like repeatedly having to deal with that, maybe here with the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, like maybe it's going to be a little bit of a pattern for now, but then I think that the final click will occur also. There's many clicks. I feel like there's many clicks here. Sorry. There's many clicks happening, but then there will be like one massive one. And this is the Judgment card. Let me just see like timing for this, because I'm not sure if this is this the end of the month or yeah, actually I think this is April, so because this is a 4, the Emperor is a 4, so I think that this is by April is going to be a new order, a completely different structure to your life. So this is just the transformation phase, like the mutation phase into this. And this has to do with syncing your life, going in sync with a pattern that allows you to access a different group, a different karmic wheel. And it's like you see like two wheels like this, and then suddenly they start going in sync. And finally you are going to dance to the same tune, and whatever this is, it generates the energy for massive exposure, massive success, material success. And this is matter, okay? This is like objects, concrete things, money, even worldly success. This is worldly success, and it's caused by a massive influx of energy that is coming, from the earth through your body up, and you're going to feel like connected to the current, the earth, the people also. Yeah, I think you're going to be seen by other people and loved by other people. Maybe even some people will be obsessed, but that's not on you. With the Devil and the Queen of Wands, I see some people maybe even being a little bit too much into what you're doing, but not to the point that will hurt you at all, because I think that there's an order to this. There's an established order to this. It's not chaotic at all, although the Princess of Wands is a little bit like bursts of power, of energy, and might be a little bit like aggressive to some people. But here I see it as a creative energy, as something that will drive, like a drive, a very fun, young, and seductive, attractive drive for others to follow, because the Queen of Wands here is like condensing that energy into a leadership, into a beautiful realization also, because this is earthy. Queens are earthy energy, and with the Devil here, it's all very earthy, very, it can be even like maybe sexual. I'm sorry if I am offending someone, but if it's not for you, just don't care about this part. Don't if it doesn't resonate. Maybe even like sexual, there's a kind of a sexual rebirth in your life, or feeling like you're magnetic, you are you are more attractive to other people, and maybe you have to deal with that energy also, if that's the case for you. Wow, so yeah, beautiful reading. I'm really surprised by how things just match, like the music, the group, the clicks, the cycles, the vibration. It all started with the vibration and this fire coming from the earth, and here it is, right? It's like searing underneath the surface now, but it will emerge, it will burst forth, and in April you'll be fully established in this new pattern, new energetic pattern that will energize your life and bring you something very tangible, very practical, that is you have to interact with, and yet that you have to do, to make, and to shape, and that will bring you a lot of exposure and success and visibility. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful month for Scorpio. And thank you so much for this. If you like this video, please also hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me, as I'm just starting out, so don't forget to hit the button, subscribe. And I would love to know what you think about this reading and what I'm doing here on this channel, so please leave your feedback on the comment section. I'm also available for personal readings, and if you want to know more, please check the description box below for more information. And thank you so much once again for this, and I hope to see you very soon.